when you guys look at Saturday Night Live, the 50 years, is there someone in your minds that stands out as a great person that did the news that was really the benchmark for you guys?
I
Well,
mean,
yeah,
Norm for where we were in our lives, I
yeah.
think Norm was like the
Norm
perfect,
Macdonald.
yeah, was, the guy and just so funny. And now when you still look at clips of him, it holds up really well. So my a lot of it holds up really well, and he's just they did him and Jim Downey ran Update as a team, and the other writers. I think they just had a great run.
Yeah, I think Norm too.
Chevy, he created it. He
Right.
created this whole thing that then kept going and was obviously super funny. So I feel like you kind of have to recognize that he defined what it was. Like he created this thing that became other people got a chance to do it.
I love Norm Macdonald too. I'm with you on that. But the guy that really blew my mind was Dan Aykroyd. People forget
Oh
that
yeah.
he did the news like with such commitment. He never gets the credit, right, that he deserves. He's a great understated kind of guy.
That's very true. I think at that time, like with Chevy and with Aykroyd and Jane and even like Bill Murray, up until probably Dennis Miller, it was sort of still a sketch. And I think
Yes.
Dennis kind of was like the first one that sort of turned it into his personality, his kind of stand-up persona that made it kind of what it is today. So I think a lot of people don't credit Chevy and those guys because it's not the same as the way maybe anybody under 40 ever seen it. You know what I mean?
I mean, Aykroyd, I think also I think he was just like an all-star for that cast in a way
Yeah,
he
he
was
could
a
do
great
anything.
writer.
Yeah.
People that probably don't even realize how good a writer he was. And he could do so many different characters at SNL that no one else could do in that way. He was even like I think about Ghostbusters and the writing of Ghostbusters. When you watch Ghostbusters now, it's almost not a comedy. Like it's so
Right.
well written. The mythology of it
Mhm.
is so cool, and there's moments that are funny. And like really, Bill Murray is like the comedic relief in it a lot. The other guys are really into the mythology and the characters of it, and really define it so well that you just love watching what happens even more than it as a comedy.